What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Campus to Canton early signing day video. We over here at campus2canton.com have got you covered. We're going to be talking about all of these prospects over the next couple of days. Obviously, early signing day was just a couple of days ago. We're going to continue to roll these out on some of the top prospects. I am Matt, and I'm excited to talk to you guys a bit about the Spartans' new quarterback, Katin Houser. Houser is out of Bellflower, California. And has attended the famous St. John Bosco High School. Katin Houser is a little all over the map here on the recruiting sites, and his history of recruiting has, been fairly quite interesting as well. So for his rankings, on 24/7, he is the 12th QB, 212th national player. Rivals has him at QB 11, 140th national player. ESPN has him at QB 18, and I'm guessing he's outside their top 300 as he is not listed nationally. And then on 3, he is listed as QB 15, 251 national player. His history here as a recruit is interesting, and I think a lot of it stems from the fact that for those of you who don't know about him, he was splitting time at quarterback with Pierce Clarkson, another quarterback at St. John Bosco. But all the way back in early 2021, so earlier this year in February, he was the 632nd ranked recruit. And has really kind of shot upwards, got even as high as 197, which was right around the time that Elite 11 was going on. And that really kind of, I think, helped boost him. Or I'm sorry, excuse me. He got up into the 217 mark around Elite 11 and then really kind of skyrocketed up into the 190s. And then has kind of come and settled in around the 216 mark nationally on 24/7 Sports. And again, I think the Elite 11 really helped him out. They really kind of boosted him up, showed what he could do against some of the top tier quarterbacks. So as you don't know, Elite 11 is a competition where these guys kind of go in and they have different competitions and different stuff with a lot of the best quarterbacks in the nation. They pick 11, or 11 of them make it to the Elite 11 finals. I'm sorry. They have like different ones from all over the country. Then 11 of them make it into the Elite 11 finals, and he did. He made it to the Elite 11 finals, which speaks to how good of a quarterback he was. Again, Elite 11's roster finally there. Right off the bat, though, let's talk about Houser and what he's done at St. John Bosco High School. I mentioned earlier that he's been splitting time with Pierce Clarkson. I think that's really limited what he's been able to do from a QB standpoint. In his final year, he only passed for 142 attempts. This did get him a decent amount of yards and touchdowns, though. 1,400 yards. He did get 12 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. So you like that touchdown to interception ratio. But again, 142 passing attempts. Just to put that in comparison, Drew Aller, who's our number one quarterback in the class and number one QB for a lot of people, he passed the ball 306 times. So, I mean, almost double the amount. I'm actually going to do the math here really quick because I'm horrible at it. But more than double the amount. I said almost double. That's bad. More than double the amount of what Katin Houser did this year. So you don't want to see that, right? You want to see more and more attempts as a passer. So that part, I think, has definitely limited some of his game. But what is it that he What is it that he does that I like? Because I am higher on him than everybody else over at Campus to Canton. I believe I have him at QB 6 right now. He does come in at QB 7. There's a couple other guys that like him. I'm almost positive he's in our top 12 everywhere at the site, though. So not much lower than the composite or 24/7. They both have him at 12. I believe we come in right around there as well. Houser is the definition of a gunslinger, in my opinion. He's the type of quarterback who can honestly make every single throw to all 3 levels of the field. I don't have any, reserves about that whatsoever. My biggest thing for him, and the one thing I love about quarterbacks like him, is he has great pocket presence, and he can extend plays as well with his feet. He's above average athleticism. I don't think he's the best rusher, not at least in this class at all, but he is above average. And the one thing I worry about with that is I don't know how good of a tool that will be for him going into the college level, as I kind of feel like some of those linebackers and everything might catch him. But he does have above average athleticism, can extend plays in the pocket. His ball placement is almost always perfect, though. He can throw off platform on the run. And again, I just want to reiterate, great, incredible, amazing pocket presence. My biggest knock, though, on him, even though he can pass to all 3 levels of the field, I think he's kind of lacking that fastball. He doesn't have that ball that he can zip into tight windows. And even some of his deep throws, they tend to float a little bit longer than you'd probably like. You'd like to see him like those Russell Wilson moonshots where they go up and down pretty quick. His tend to sit up in the air a little bit longer. So what does this mean for Michigan State? Well, they currently have a list of players on their quarterback roster right now. Anthony Russo, who's likely gone. I'm almost positive he's gone. So he's a graduate player, so I apologize about that. But Peyton Thorne, who was the redshirt sophomore last year, will be a redshirt junior this year. They got Noah Kim, and Zach Gillespie and Andrew. I cannot pronounce names, guys. Andrew Skorahar. Then they're adding Katin Houser, who I think is likely the best in the room, and I think he has the best upside of all these. That being said, Thorne played very well last year for the Spartans. I would be surprised if Houser is able to beat Thorne out. Thorne will be a redshirt junior next season, so he technically could play for 2 more seasons this coming season in 2022 and 2023 if he wanted to. I think it's more than likely that Houser, though, takes the job in 2023, and in my opinion, he will be one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten. With that, I think he fits Mel Tucker's offense very well. I think if they can add some good wide receivers, Michigan State could be really on the rise. We saw them have a really great season this year, and I think that continues to move forward because I do think Katin Houser comes in and Drew Aller, and then whomever at Ohio State has, whether it's Kyle McCord at that point or Devin Brown, will have a great group of quarterbacks. Gavin Wimsatt, underrated guy at Rutgers as well. Really good quarterback class in the Big Ten. Katin Houser, I think, is getting a little bit overlooked here. And for C2C purposes, I mean, right now with our mocks, chances are he's not going in the top 5 rounds in freshman supplemental drafts. And I would definitely take him before that. I think he'll be a steal there. And through most of our 20-round mocks in startups, he has not been drafted as well. Hauser's a steal at that point. Even if you don't get him this season, I do believe there's a chance that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the 25 class, and you're getting him for starting for at least 2 seasons. So that'll do it for Katin Houser. Underrated guy. I'm telling you, he's going to be a guy we'll be talking about in a couple of years for what he's doing for Michigan State. Guys, subscribe to the channel. We've got a ton more videos coming out. Hit the bell icon so that you can be made aware when any of these videos go live. And give us a like. Prop those likes up. We'd love to see these videos. I mean, they've been getting a lot of reception, a lot of good reception, which we appreciate. Hit those like buttons so we can keep doing them, and YouTube can start throwing our stuff out there that, mess with the algorithm a little bit. So I appreciate you guys checking this out. We'll have more videos dropping soon, and we will have a full Katin Houser freshman profile dropping at the